Everybody clap your hands.
How you feel about that one? Monique Curry. What we doing? Three-pointer, Kayla McBride. If you think you know the words to this, put a hand up. Erica Hampton. Whatever. Here we go. Real loud. Team fast. Come on. Team fast. Team out. Here we go. Kayla McBride. make some noise. Here we go. Alexander. Assist Parker. Here we go. Here we go. Minutes remaining in regulation. 2 minutes. Jefferson. Final score, your Sparks 68, San Antonio 61. Can they stay there? Can they stay there? Can they stay there? This is all we do is somebody scream for your Sparks! Take your phones out, post about this, tweet, Instagram, Snap, at LA_Sparks.
Here we are now, Candace Park, a big game, 4 players in double figures. You hit, as they say, you hit the accelerator right at the right time in the fourth quarter to give you that lead to go and coast it into home for the win. Your thoughts so far on being a 6-0 undefeated team?
Well, I think there's definitely room for improvement. So to be able to learn while we win is a key for us, and I think that that's what we're doing. We're learning each other, and we're getting W's, so that's positive.
It's got to be one of the best starts so far.
Definitely, it's the best start since I've been with the Sparks. So it's positive to see, but I think what the greatest thing is to see that we have so much upside. We have so much room to improve.
A well-balanced team with a lot of veterans, but saying a rookie, second-year player like Chelsea Gray coming in big tonight, hitting some big shots.
That's what our team's capable of, night in and night out. Somebody different stepping up, making big plays, and, she played well for us and came in and had some huge minutes.
20th season of the WNBA in Candace Parker. It seems like you've been part of it for quite a long time, but you're still young. You're still in your game. You're still hitting your prime. Your thoughts on the career you've had thus far and what it's meant to you, your family, and, of course, all of your followers and fans?
It's meant a lot to me to have the WNBA to play in and to play in front of my family and friends, and to have a women's league that is ours. And I think this generation has really kind of taken it as a challenge to kind of leave the game better than we came into it as, and I think we've done that thus far.
And let's talk also about what was going on in the war on the floor tonight. San Antonio, they came in with a losing record, but it didn't matter. Once you're on the court, it's play to the end.
Definitely, I think San Antonio, they came in, they played hard, they fought. They did everything that we expected them to, and we just have to make sure and match and be better than their aggressiveness, and to continue to lock down defensively, but also not get stagnant on the offensive end.
And we saw a couple of outstanding plays that really weren't as they wouldn't be logged in unless you're doing a good story, an in-depth story. But on that one play in the fourth quarter, there was a turnover, I believe. They came up with it, but you went to the basket, challenged the player, and missed the layup, and the Sparks ended up getting the rebound and going the other way. That's all-out hustle, and you provided leadership on that play.
Yeah, I think those are type of plays that our team needs, and I think everybody's capable of kind of stepping up and making those different plays at different points in the game, and just kind of setting the tone for our season.
And if you had to set the tone here, describe the character of this team, would it be strong on defense and strong on offense, or a blend of both?
Well, I think we're going to be as good as we want to be, and I think our team is, obviously we set the tone defensively and want to get out and pressure and have that lead to offense, but on the other end we got to share the ball and move the ball and get everybody involved. And
lastly, Candace, as being the veteran player here, the WNBA All-Star, and just, as they say, all the records, all the accolades going your way, but you are the leader of this team. And do you foresee this team continuing on a streak and really padding their record and getting stronger as the season wears on?
I just hope that our team can continue to get better. Unfortunately, now we're learning through winning, but I think at some point, we just have to continue to grow and continue to get better and to never be satisfied.
Last question, Coach Agler. Many timeouts tonight. They're all strategic, but any words of say other than X's and O's?
His main hashtag was move the ball. That was it.
Candace Parker, congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again. Okay. All right. We're going to come back here in the Sparks locker room here after a big win over the San Antonio Stars. And we're here now at Staples Center. Be right back with you. And here we are with our second player, Nneka Ogwumike, and we've had the pleasure of watching her as a Stanford Cardinal back in the college days. Also her sister, Shanae. Yeah. We're going to talk about her too, but right now the focus is on Nneka and a big win tonight, undefeated, 6-0.
Yeah, we were able to grind it out tonight. It wasn't easy, and it's definitely not going to be easier on Saturday, but I'm just glad that we were able to pull it out.
You are setting the tone and the pace, you along with Candace as her veteran leadership, and you as a budding star in the league. Just coming off a huge double-double, the 25 and 15, and another double-double tonight. I think 21 and 10. Third double-double in 6 games. What's happening?
Just doing what my team needs me to do. It's about doing the little things with this team because we have so much talent, and we have a lot of people that are capable. And we can't forget about, the small things that people kind of overlook sometimes. And I'm willing and able to do that on the defensive end and the offensive end.
And it seems the Sparks have now, under Coach Agler, shown a different style of play. It's inside, out, it's perimeter, it's fast break, it's defense. We're seeing the full gamut of the game. Yeah. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, he really focuses on defense. And I think that's one thing that is very important for our overall play. It's a major part of our identity to pressure people, make people uncomfortable, and I think we're doing a great job of that. And early on, we were really great at converting our defense into offense. Right now, we can't forget that that's also another strength of ours. So.
And again, the streak. It's a small streak, but we asked Candace, did she foresee that continuing? And she said, yes, this team is what it takes.
Oh, yeah, we definitely do. And, we're taking it one game at a time. At this point, it's just a streak for each game. We want to We wanted to prolong, yeah.
Let's talk about again the family. We are a different type of a media source. We want to talk about the game, but of course we have good feelings and shared feelings with you as a player when you were younger, and your family. You can pick up the story with your parents and your sister and how everyone's doing.
Oh, everyone's great. My sister's playing in Connecticut. My two younger sisters are now at Rice University, and we're all playing basketball as usual.
Okay.
Yeah, and everyone's doing great.
Okay. And mom and dad?
Yeah,
Always
mom and dad are
on.
great. Mom and dad are great.
And again, just some of the younger players, the social media, the Facebook, and all the other good things that are happening in terms of communication. Are you able to be reached through those as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I'm there.
Last question, then. Looking back at your old college days at Stanford, anything that you are able to do in terms of giving back to the players or to coach and certain players at certain times when they call you back?
Yeah, I mean, when I am able to make it back, I try my best to, come to practice and reach out and connect with the players on a personal level. But I just haven't been able to make it back with my schedule overseas.
And love you in L.A. as L.A. loves you.
Thank you. I love LA. It's great. It's my home.
Well, thank you for taking some time, and
Thank you.
nice seeing you again. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to go and pick up on Coach Agler in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene.
Step up and make plays. I thought Chelsea and Anna both off the bench played really well in the second half, especially, and so I was excited about that. I was excited. San Antonio is a team that's going to get you in the half court and make you defend them, and then they were going to get down and get their defense set and really guard you. And the only thing I think we could have done a better job of is we didn't move the ball very well tonight. The ball got stuck a lot, and we're better when the ball's moving.
What happened in the second quarter? That was almost a horrific quarter. You guys went out 5 minutes without a field goal. You guys started off so hot in the first quarter. What happened in your estimation?
I think sometimes when you start off like that, you think, you hit some perimeter shots. You feel like every shot's going to go in, and then you stay with that. And they upped the defensive intensity a little bit. We got real passive offensively. Nothing was really getting to the rim. We had some turnovers, and then we couldn't get in transition because they were getting some offensive boards. So, it was after we subbed off the bench. We brought 2 or 3 people in, and we lost a little bit of that momentum that way. So I think it's a sort of a combination of all those things. But the nice thing about it is, hopefully, we'll watch the film and we'll learn from it and get better from it.
It seemed like in the second half you guys tried to build some momentum, and then the officiating kind of kept you guys in and out of it. Not having you say anything about the officiating, but do you feel like they kind of broke you guys' momentum as you tried to build something, especially in the late third or early in the fourth?
I just think no matter what the adversity is, you have to find a way to play through it. And I'll let you give your opinion on those kind of things, but you hope you have a mature enough team, and we have a veteran team, that you find ways to play through that. So that being said, hopefully we'll learn from this. Losses get your attention, but when you don't play up to your standards, that should get your attention too. So I'm hoping that this gets our attention a little bit. Although I will say this, I think San Antonio had a lot to do with how we played tonight. They made it difficult for us. They got us in the half court, and they made us spend several seconds each possession defending them. Number one. Then, secondly, they really hurt us on the offensive glass. They got several second shots. And then, because of that, we couldn't get in transition. And any team that plays in transition is going to score easy baskets because the defense isn't set. So, combinations of things that really made it difficult for us tonight.
How concerning is it for you, especially? I know it's early in the season, you guys are 6-0, but how concerning is something like this when you have these grinding out type of games so early in the season?
They're going to come. I mean, it's a matter of time that these grind games are going to be there, and we're going to be in a lot of them. And finding ways to have success in those games is important. So I'm hoping that we learn some things from this.
So can you address the fact that you had 4 players in double figures and Alana Beard with 9, almost 5 in double figures? How much of a load does that take off some of the starters and the veterans? Because their game is really it needs to be done on both sides, offense and defense, but double figures for almost 5 players.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, we're a team that's several times this year been really balanced in our scoring. So that's a plus for us. We just, we need – I think we can get better quality play from our bench and have a little bit deeper of a bench. And part of it was me not going that deep. number one, and number two is when people get their opportunities to take advantage of it. But we like our balance. We can even be more balanced. The thing that's probably disappointing more than anything else about our game tonight is just our lack of ball movement. You know, the ball got stuck too long. We were looking for one thing or trying to force something to happen that wasn't there, instead of just letting our offense work for ourselves.
And Nneka, another double-double, third in 6 games. And also we noticed Chelsea Gray coming up with some big three-pointers.
Yeah. Chelsea and Essence both hit big shots late in the game when the game was in the balance, hit big threes. Nneka, I thought, played with great energy. You know, I think a big play was when I think we were up 1 late in the first half, and she got the steal, and we had the foul at the other end where she hit a free throw, and then we got the ball out of bounds and scored on it. So it went from up 1 to up 4 going into halftime, and it was just those kind of plays that she made continually all night long.
And the last game came, critical player, I would say momentum booster in the game came when Candace Parker went length of the court, did a couple of behind-the-back dribbles, and then boom, underneath the basket, found her play underneath.
Yeah, I mean, Candace had 7 assists, I believe. I haven't really studied the stat sheet, so. You know, but I think we could, as a team, we were low on assists to our average. We're usually up in the mid-20s, and tonight I think we had 17. So it sort of talks about the lack of ball movement that we had.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thank you.